Hello children, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. Welcome back to Nagesh Karasgi Orchid School channel, Sholapur. I, Miss Nikita teacher, teaching you Social Studies for grade 3. Today, what we are going to do children? What we are going to learn in this session? Yes, we are going to start with the new chapter, that is lesson number 2, means of communication. Before starting lesson number 2, let us revise what we have learned in lesson number 1, means of transport. Yes children, what is meant by transport? Yes, tell me what is meant by transport. Transport means what? We need to travel from one place to another. Yes, for example, car, truck, bus, train. Yes, these are known as transport. Now even we have learned different means of transport. What are those? How many transport we have learned? Different means of transport? 4 different means of transport. First is what? Land transport, air transport, water transport and animal used as a transport. Children, tell me what is meant by land transport? Yes, land transport which runs on roads and railways. Okay, for example, tell me the example of land transport. Give me any one example. Yes, bus, car, scooter, railway, these are known as land transport. Next, what we have learned? Air transport. Air transport means what? Which moves only in the air. What are those? Give me the example. Which are the air transport? Yes, aeroplane and helicopter. But aeroplane is the fastest transport. Yes, if we want to reach soon, which transport we will select? Air transport, and it is little bit expensive, more expensive than other transport. Next, what we have learned? We have learned about water transport, which moves only on water. Which are those? Those are ship, boat and steamer, and it is the slowest transport which compared to other transport. Okay children, it carries a huge quantity of goods to transfer goods from one country to other countries. Okay children, and next what we have learned? Animal used as a transport. As you can see in the hilly areas, these transports are done with the help of animals. What are those? Pony and mules are used as to carry heavy loads, and even in the desert, which animals used as a transport? Camel, because camel is known as ship of desert. And even in thick forest, elephant are used to move logs. Okay children, we have learned because of this transport we can travel from one place to another place easily. But in previous days, in the early human life, we are not having so much facility. That's why we are so lucky that we are having these means of transport, and because of this transport we have came closer to our dearest one. That's why this means of transport we have learned in this lesson. Now today we are going to start with the new lesson, that is means of communication. Okay children, tell me what is meant by communication. Yes, give me the answer if you know what is meant by communication. Communication means what children? The act of sharing and exchanging our feelings, ideas and thoughts. Okay children, suppose we use communication every day in our day-to-day life. Children, if we want to talk with your granny, now your granny is far away from you, which facility you will use? Yes children, yes, nowadays we are having so many facilities we are using as a means of communication. Yes children, nowadays we are using mobile phones. With the help of mobile phone we can talk with our dearest ones. Yes, but previously these facilities were available? No. That time what the peoples they were doing? They were writing the letters to their relative ones, whatever they want to give the information. Yes, that time the post office we are selecting for sharing their ideas with the help of post. Okay children, but nowadays we are having so many facilities. Communication means what? Suppose if we want to communicate with your friend, if your friend has met you after a long time, then you will say hello, how are you? I am fine. Yes, he will say how are you? You will also answer them, yes, I am also fine. Where was you? How much time we have spent together, but we have not seen. After a long time we have met. These are known as, this type is known as communication. Nowadays communication has become necessary because we can easily contact with our dearest ones. Now what we are going to learn, our today's topic is what? Means of communication. Let us start with the new lesson. Are you ready children? Before starting new lesson, what you are going to do? You are going to fold your hands and you have to listen it carefully. Okay children, done? Are you ready? Okay, let's start with the new lesson. Okay, now let's start with the new lesson, that is chapter number 2, lesson number 2, means of communication. What is the lesson name? Means of communication. Yes, I told you what is meant by communication. Means of communication is nothing but the act of sharing and exchanging information, ideas or feelings. Okay children? Now, in this lesson you will learn about, what you are going to learn in this lesson? In this lesson you will learn about the meaning of communication. You are going to learn meaning of communication. And next point we are going to learn the different means of communication. Yes children, what we are going to study today in this chapter? We are going to learn about the meaning of communication, and the second point is different means of communication. Okay children? Now tell me what is meant by communication. Okay children? We all like to keep in touch with our friends and relatives by meeting them as often as possible. Yes children, we like to keep in touch with our dearest ones. Means dearest ones means what? Who? Friends, relatives, by meeting them as often as possible. Okay, but it is not possible always. But it is not always possible to visit them. See children, if we want to meet our friends and relatives, it is not possible always that we can visit their house. But that time what we will do? Yes, these are our dearest ones. But it is not possible always. Yes, correct? Then what we will do? So, how do we stay in touch with our loved ones? How do we stay? How do we stay in touch with our loved ones? How do we stay in touch? We can write a letter or make a phone calls, or we can send emails. If we want to be in a touch with our friends, relatives and dearest ones, what we can do? We can write a letter. We can write a letter or make a phone calls, or even we can send an emails. Yes children, understood? How we will communicate? How will we communicate with our dearest one? By writing letters or by making phone calls or by sending an emails. Sending and receiving information or message is called communication. What is meant by communication? Sending and receiving information. That is known as communication. How do we communicate children? Nowadays how we are communicate with each other? Because you are nowadays you are staying at home, but you want to connect with if you want to connect with your friends daily, how you will connect? Now we are having so many facilities we are having. We can use the telephone, mobiles. Yes children, now we are having internet facilities. Okay children, then we can communicate by these things. Okay children? Next, why do we communicate? Why do we communicate? We communicate to keep in touch with our friends and relatives. Why we are communicating? To be in touch with our friend and relatives. Through communication, we can exchange our thoughts, ideas, feelings, opinions or information among people. Because of communication, we can exchange our thoughts, ideas and feelings. Unless and until communication is not there, how we can share our ideas and thoughts with our friends and relatives? That's why communication is necessary in our day-to-day life. Okay, children? Next, there are various means of communication. We are going to see there are various means of communication. We are going to see different types of communication. What are those? We can communicate by writing, orally, or by gesture. Nowadays we can communicate by writing as well as orally or as well as by gesture. Okay, children? Next, in older periods people went on foot or on animal to deliver message. As I said you, early humans, that time there were no phones, no mobile phones, but how they were communicating with each other? How they were communicating? They were sending the letters, messages. But how? People went on foot or they are taking help of animals to deliver message. As you can see, a man is delivering the message from our message to the dearest one. How? With the help of animals or by went on foot. Okay, children? Next one, trained pigeon were also used to deliver message to far away places. If we want to send any messages, that time no facilities were there, but the people were trained to the pigeons to deliver the message to far away places. See how with the help of pigeon they were delivering the message to the far away places. That's why we are so lucky that we are having so many facilities, but that time they are training to the animals. And whom they have trained? They have trained to the pigeon to deliver the message to the far away places. With the advancement of science and technology, more faster and reliable means of communication has been developed. As I said you, in the early human life, that time there were no facility, but nowadays we are having so many facilities because our science and technology has become more faster and reliable. That's why our communication has been developed. That's why which are the advancement of science and technology that we can communicate easily? That are laptops nowadays, telephones, mobile phone, radio, newspaper, television. These have become an advancement in science and technology. That's why we can communicate easily. Yes, children, understood? And even we can read a magazine also. From that magazine also we can get so many information. Yes, understood? Okay, next. Now let us learn more about means of communication. Now we are going to learn about means of communication or modes of communication. Okay, children? Okay, let us learn more about means of communication. What is communication? What are different means of communication? What are the different means of communication, children? How many different means of communication we are going to learn in this lesson? Yes, we are going to learn the 6 main means of communication. How many communication we are going to learn? 6 main communication. What are those? Postal system communication. First we are going to learn about postal system communication. Next, second one, telecommunication. Third one, mass communication. Fourth one, about satellites. Fifth, internet and emails. And sixth one, smartphones and e-readers. These 6 points, these 6 means of communication we are going to learn in detail. Now let us start with the first different means of communication, that is postal system communication. Okay, children, what is meant by postal communication? In earlier days, postal communication was one of the cheapest and most popular means of communication. Which is the earlier days? Which communication is the most popular communication? postal communication, and it is a cheapest means of communication. It is not more expensive. It is taking less money. That's why in the older days, in earlier days, this means of communication was most popular. Because why? Because we can communicate with our dearest and nearest ones easily, because with the help of postal communication we can deliver our message, our information easily to our dearest one. Next, how we were using this postal communication? We have to buy the stamp, inland letter, postcard and stamp envelope from the post office. What process we were using for the postal communication? We can buy a stamp. What is this, children? This is known as stamp. Okay, children, what you do when you visit after lockdown? If after lockdown you just go to the post office, you can see the post office, how the post office is there. You can see there the stamps, you can see. You have to buy the stamps. What are these? Buy the stamps. You can see inland letter, this inland letter, postcard and stamp envelope. What are these? These are used in post office. Once you visit, you can come to know what is meant by postal communication. Okay, children? Understood what is necessary in the postal communication? What things are required? Yes, we can buy stamps. What is this? This is a stamp. Or we can buy inland letters. This is a postcard and this is a stamp envelope. From where these things we will get? We will get in the post office. Okay, children? Next slide. Postal system is used to send inland letters. This is known as inland letters. Even postcards, or even on a sheet of paper by putting it in a stamped envelopes from one place to another place. If we want to send this letter to our dearest one with the help of post office, we can send this letter easily. But we required what we have to use? We have to send either by inland letters, we can post as in inland form, or either by postcard, or we can write on the paper, and that paper we can put in the stamp envelope, brown color envelope or white color envelope, from one place to another. Understood, children? Okay. Even when can post our letter in a letter box in our town and city? How we can, if we want to post a letter, then how will you post the letter? You will go to the post office or letter box. You can put this letter in put your letter in the letter box. Where this letter box you can find? In towns and cities. See, we can put these letters in the letter box. How? As you can see, you have to go to the post office, you can see, or either post letter. If you want to post letter, you have to see this letter box. You can post from here, and the letters they can collect from this side. Yes, children, understood? Next slide. Next slide, children. These letters are then carried after posting this letter. The process, how we are doing, we are writing the letter, then we are posting this letter, and these letters are carried by which things? As we have learned in the previous lesson about means of transport. There are different means of transport, different means of transport we have learned. With the help of this transport, we can carry these letters from one city to other countries. Okay, children? These letters are then carried by rail, air, water and road transport to different cities and countries. How we will deliver our letters? With the help of this means of transport. Understood, children? For the letter to reach safely, we must write the complete address along with PIN code. Whenever you are writing any letter, that time what you are going to do? You are going to write your complete address. Yes, children, you will write your complete address along with your PIN code. Understood, children? If we will not write a PIN code, can you send the letter? No, that's why PIN code is necessary while writing address. Along with the address you have to write pin code. Why? To reach the letter safely. To send letters or parcel quickly within 1 or 2 days, we can use speed post service offered by the post office. Nowadays, if we are sending letter with the help of post office, little bit time it is taking. But if we want to send the letter quickly within 1 or 2 days, if we want to parcel anything within 1 or 2 days, which facility we will use? We will use speed post facility. Okay. This is also offered by the post office or courier services. Courier services are offered by private agency like Blue Dart, DTC and Gatti, etc. Nowadays we are having private agency also, but if we want to post a speed post service, even it is offered from the post office also. As you can see, this express parcel and DTCS, okay, DTDC, these are the fastest courier. Okay, if we want to send the parcel or letter quickly within 1 or 2 days, we are using this type of facilities. Next, did you know children, PIN stands for postal index number. An address has a 6-digit pin code. How much digit the pin code is there? How many digits are there in pin code? 6 digit. Post office in India are numbered to make distribution of mail easier and faster. Why this pin code is required? Because they will collect this pin code, means once pin code if they will collect, they can send the letters or they can mail the letters easily. That's why PNI is the most important while sending the letters. That's why we have to write complete address along with the pin code. Okay children? Next slide. Did you know the invention of telegraph in the year 1837 enabled messages to be sent instantly over great distance? Because if we want to send the messages with a great distance, with a long distance, we were using that time telegraph. When it was invented in 1837. This message were called telegram. If this message, that time they were called as telegram. Telegrams are usually used to send urgent message to someone within a few hours. Yes, this message, this telegram is used for a urgent message that we can send them within a few hours. Telegram service were used. With the invention of telephone, the importance of telegraph reduced. In the year July 2013, telegram service has been stopped in India. Nowadays we have invented many new things. Before, telegram was there to send the urgent message within a few hours. With the invention of telephone, after telegram, what we have invented? We have invented telephone. Then with the help of telephone we can communicate easily, we can send message quickly. Now because of telephone, the telegram service has been stopped in India. In which year it has been stopped? In July 2013. Next, now what we are going to learn about? Telephone communication. First, which communication, means of communication we have discussed? About postal communication. Next point, what we are going to discuss about? Telephone communication. Understood children? Telephone communication. Tell me children, are you having telephone at home? Yes, nowadays everyone is having telephone at home. What we can get the help? We can talk with our dearest and nearest one. If we want to talk with our close friend or relatives, we can phone call them and we can ask if someone is not well. We can call them and we can ask how are you, what happened. We can easily communicate with our dearest and nearest one. After telegram, telephone communication has invented. Because of telephone, nowadays our life has become so easy because we can communicate easily with our dearest one. Telephone is one of the fastest means of communication. How is telephone? Telephone has become of one fastest means of communication because we can communicate easily. Suppose for example, in school you might be absent for 2 to 3 days. Suppose whatever has happened in the whatever teacher has taken in the class, if we want to discuss about what happened in the 2 days, means if you are absent for 2 days in the school, you can ask what was there, means how much lectures were there, what teacher has taught you. You can easily communicate with your friend with the help of telephone. Understood, children? And telephone was, do you know who has invented telephone? Telephone was invented by Alexander Graham Bell. Who has invented telephone? Alexander Graham Bell. Who is he? He is invented telephone. He is a telephone invented by Alexander Graham Bell. Okay, children? Next. Through telephone, we can instantly talk to our relatives or friends in our own city or in other city. Nowadays, suppose your cousins or your friends might be went to the out of country or like America, we can also use telephone to call our relatives or friends, to be in a touch. That's why we can instantly talk. Now just now I gave you the example. Suppose you are absent for 2 days and whatever teacher has taught you in the class, then you want to ask how was the day, means what teacher has taught you. You can easily communicate with your friends by asking with the help of telephone. That's why through telephone we can instantly talk to our relatives and friends in our city as well as other city. Understood, children? See how they both are talking. Through the telephone they are talking. Yes, you are also talking with your friend like that only, like this only, na? Yes, you are talking, you are asking about your studies. Nowadays you are staying at home. Nowadays teacher is sending you homework and some activities with the help of mobiles. Yes, then you might be discussing about what you have done today. You are talking with the help of through telephone. Okay, children? Next slide. To make a call in another city, we can make STD, that is subscriber trunk dialing. And to make a call in foreign countries, we can make ISD, that is international subscriber dialing call. As you know, if we want to call to Mumbai, to other city, for example other city, if we want to call to Mumbai, then that time what is required? We require STD code. What we require? STD code. That STD code is nothing but subscriber trunk dialing. For that sake, we first used STD code of other city, then we will type their home number. If we will type home number without STD, we can't make a call. That's why to make a call in other city, we need STD call. If we want to call in a foreign countries, to make a call, that time we require ISD code. Understood? Understood, children? Nowadays fax machines are used to send writing message instantly. Okay? Which machines are used to send letters, written letters instantly? Fax machine. Mobiles or cellular phone are wireless. How are mobile phones? They are wireless. Telephone having wire, but mobile is not having wire, because we can take mobile whenever we are roaming here and there. But if we want to go to the one place to another place, can we take our telephone? No, because telephone is having wire and mobiles and cellular phone are not having wire. That's why mobiles or cellular phone are wireless. Hence they can be carried along whenever we go. Okay, children? Wherever we go. We can also send message We can also send SMS. SMS is nothing but short message service instantly through our mobile phones. Nowadays we can send our short message instantly through mobile phone. Okay children, we can also send SMS, that is short message service instantly over through mobile phone. Nowadays we are using Android phone also, we are sending messages. Okay children, you can see in the picture how they are sending the short messages. Yes children, now today what we have learned in this lesson, we have learned today means of communication, what is meant by communication. Okay children, and what are the different means of communication. Okay, different means of communication means what we have learned. Different means of communication, we are going, how many communication we are going to learn in this lesson? 6 different means of communication. But in the today's session we have discussed about 2 means of communication, that is postal means of postal communication, and second one is telephone communication. In the next session we will discuss about remaining 4 communication. Till that time what you are going to do children? You are going to read lesson number 2. You are going to open your Canopy textbook, that is term 2 textbook, and you are going to open lesson number 2, that is means of communication, that is page where it is on page number 8. You are going to take out your page number 8, means of communication. And what we have learned today, we have discussed about communication. Okay children, we have discussed about communication, and we have discussed about what are the different means of communication. But in different means of communication we have discussed only 2 points, that is postal communication and telephone communication. Okay children, then till that time what you are going to do? You are going to read this lesson from page number 8 and page number 9. Okay, do this 2 page you are going to read, because already we have done with these 2 pages. You are going to read these 2 pages. Wherever you find a hard words, you can underline those hard words and you can read them 5 times. Okay children, till that time in the next session we will see the 4 communication, whatever the remaining communication is there, we will see in the next session. Till that time, see you, bye bye, take care, thank you.